It was with Mariah Carey, right?
No, that was his dad. As in, Kerry Packer was the dad. What's the son's name? Gerald. No, what's his name? Kerry Packer's son?
James.
Hey.
Oh, James
Call him
Packer.
Gerald.
Yeah, he just broke up with Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
Speaking of Mariah, did you see her at the New Year's Eve
Oh,
thing?
she fucked up bad.
Okay. What's your opinion on that? Because I read about it, and then I've seen different sides of the coin.
She gave up.
I didn't actually watch all of it. I haven't seen all of it.
I saw it. As a professional, she just gave up. She thought, you know what? Fuck this. I'm sorry, guys.
I don't
trying
have
to. Yeah, she had pretty much on-stage hissy fit. You know what? You don't want to have those problems? Don't fucking mime. Like, sing it. If you think you're, don't mime.
You've got one of the best voices ever. Why not just use
Exactly.
it?
I'll tell you why.
Dude, she's got a talented voice, though.
No, she had a talented voice.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gone all...
Dude, you can't...
Then get the backup singers in.
No one keeps their voice forever, dude.
Yeah,
no
but
one.
Get the backup singers in.
Except me.
I saw the best meme.
Who is
it? Yeah, I saw the best meme of it. Let's stop playing. Mariah hasn't been able to sing on her own since 2005.
Ooh, no, they didn't.
Legit, dude. When she released Butterfly, or was it Honey? Which one was it? It's the one where she used the sample of the Grandmaster Flash track. It's when she basically had disappeared.
Yeah.
Because do you remember Mariah in her first leg of her career, man? She was like the girl next door, the bubbly princess, just cute and fucking wholesome and all that sort of shit.
Yeah.
Then
How a lot of them start out.
she disappeared from the scene for a bit, married like a producer or something.
Yeah.
Disappeared.
That's right, yeah.
Disappeared, came back, and suddenly she had breast implants, put on 10Ks of thickness.
Yeah, lips are thick.
And she was just
everything's
moaning into the mic.
Yeah.
It was all about production after that. Yeah. Right? And then she started doing features on hip hop and R&B songs. As in she'd be the featured artist, not the you know what I mean?
artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's true, man. She has not been able to sing on her own since
Well,
2005.
then it's New York's fault for putting her up there.
Yeah, why put her up? Just because she's a name?
I would have put up... Who would you
Like a
have put
last
up?
minute draw. Do what it's like.
Put up Aretha Franklin, for fuck's sake.
Aretha would still out-sing her ass, man.
Absolutely she would. That's what I'm saying. But that's an artist.
It's like us doing a festival, right? For whatever reason. Some random festival, even That's Not Right.
Right stock.
Right fest.
Right fest.
Right fist. Right fist.
Get that, and then the slogan, get that up, young. Right fist.
It's like us.
Yeah, man.
It's like us doing a Right Fist festival, and at the last second, it's like, hey, man, my girlfriend's my sister's partner is mates with Matthew Newton. Do you want us to get him down as a marshal? Yeah, fuck it, why not? And Matthew Newton rocks up because we think he's going to bring press with him. Or Guy Sebastian or
He
something.
ain't bringing nothing but violence.
No, do you know what I mean?
And drugs.
It's like, dude, Mariah doesn't need to do any of this shit. She's got her money. She's not making albums.
Dude,
she's got 2 kids with Nick
where are her
Cannon.
kids?
Nick Cannon.
No, where are her kids?
With Nick Cannon.
Well,
with Nick Cannon. Who the fuck is Nick Cannon? Nick Cannon's hilarious. Dave Chappelle.
Eminem's diss on Nick Cannon was the best.
Oh, yeah. Was it called The Warning?
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes at Mariah and Nick Cannon.
Oh.
Fucking hilarious.
Dude, it's the best, you can't out-rap him. You can't out-battle Eminem, because Cannon came out saying something, and was like, alright.
Dude, everyone, if you look at YouTube videos of people talking about Eminem, all of them are like, the guy's ruthless. You can't go into a battle with Eminem. There's no chance. The Game was one of the first guys that came out and said it. Who would you not go into a battle against? Eminem. It's like,
Straight up.
That's it. He's like, don't even try. Don't even try. It's the truth. It's just, Eminem is just known for that, man. He's just smart, witty, funny. He can take the piss out of himself before he takes a piss out of you. And if anyone that can do that and do it funny, then you got.
Let me give you a snippet of what. Let me give you a snippet.
Nick Cannon.
It's honestly one of the most smart. The way he wrote it, it's just the funniest shit ever. All right, and the way he does it is just amazing, man. He's nuts.
Only reason I dissed you in the first place is because you did not see me. Now I'm star. Sit back, homie, relax. In fact, grab a six-pack, kick back while I kick backs. Yeah, Dre, sick track, perfect way to get back. Wanna hear something wick-whack? I got the same exact tat that's on Nick's back. I'm obsessed now. Oh, gee, that's supposed to be me in the video with the goatee. Wow, Mariah didn't expect it to go balls out. Bitch, shut the fuck up before I put all them phone calls out. You made it my house when you was wildin' out. Before Nick, when you was on my dick and give you something to smile about. How many times you fly to my house, still trying to count. Better shut your lying mouth if you the one Nick finding out. You probably think cause it's been so long, if I had something on you, I would've did it by now. Oh, on the contrary, Mary Poppins, I'm mixing a studio session down and sending it to mastering to make it loud. Enough dirt on you to murder you. This is what the fuck I do. Mariah, it ever occur to you that I still have pictures? However you prefer to do, and that goes for Nick too, faggot. You think I'm scared of you? You're gonna ruin my career.
You better get one.
Like I'ma sit and fight with you over some slut bitch cunt. The baby put up with a psycho ass over 6 months and only spread her legs to let me hit once. Yeah, what you gonna say, Lucky? Tell the public that I was so ugly that you fucking had to be drunk to fuck me. Second
Like, what a sicko, man. Just, and that's the whole, like, all the way through. Just doesn't stop.
Yeah,
Punches it. Punches it.
What is Nick Cannon gonna go at Eminem for?
No way!
What at what point? Their music careers? Eminem's biggest selling artist of all time.
Wait, you just shut him down.
Yeah.
You're gonna threaten my career. You better get one.
Yeah.
Like,
Your missus already went through it. It's got like humiliating shit of it, like stockpiled if I ever needed it. Like, shut the fuck up.
Can't be that.
Have you seen the Chris Brown Soulja Boy beef?
no.
Oh!
Get involved. Get involved.
Yeah, basically, Soulja Boy was like liking photos of Chris Brown's ex.
Yeah.
And then Chris Brown like sort of had a word. Like
Soulja
apparently,
Boy, I told ya.
yeah. So apparently Chris Brown called up Soulja Boy to like have a go at him, and Soulja
Back
Boy's
off,
like,
bro.
"Oh, Chris Brown just called me to have a go at me," and he's like, "What are you talking about?" And then Chris Brown had liked one of his ex's photos and written something like "Still would go at it" or whatever. And then it just became this big online beef where like Soulja Boy's calling Chris Brown out like, I'm real in the streets, I'll fuck you up, la la la. Chris Brown's like, I'll take you on in a boxing ring, man, I don't give a fuck, like, shut the fuck up. And then Chris Brown is a funny cunt, man, like, I swear to God. Dude, like, Chris Brown, you know, like, the whole Rihanna thing, like, whatever, you can have your issues with him. Fair enough, like we don't condone violence or violence against women. It's not about that. But you can't take away the fact that he has a sense of humour about himself at all. Like he still takes the piss out of himself and he's like Eminem. Like he's just a smart ass. You can't, and Eminem said it best, you can't outsmart a smart ass. Like that's the way it is, right? Soulja Boy is trying to go at Chris Brown over like fucking him up. Like, dude, it's Chris Brown. Soulja Boy did crank that and then that was it, right? Whereas Chris Brown is like Chris Brown.
Albums, man.
It's
Like,
crazy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And dude, Soulja Boy went for a walk through Compton, right? He's wearing like a red beanie. There's so many memes about it. Have a look at it. It's probably like the most trending thing this week. He's wearing like a red beanie walking through Compton, talking about how he's with the hood. He's in the hood. He's got street cred. Oh, I'm out here, Bumpton. Yeah, like he's wearing like his bling and all this crap, and like he's just like it was a live feed. While it was in Compton, so he went live on Instagram, right? So he's holding his phone up and just walking through the hood. And then at one point, he's like, hey, man. Like, he's like, oh, I've got all my mates here, whatever. He goes up to a random dude and puts his arm around him. And the guy's like, oh, mate, get off me, man. He like, shoves him, drops the phone, and then apparently got robbed for the phone. Like, they got into a brawl.
What a loser. What a loser.
Dude, it was the funniest thing.
Yeah,
Nice chain.
the red beanie, the chain. I got a
Dude, it looks like such a bum. It's the funniest shit, man. I'm telling you.
Yo, get off me, man.
Dude, and like Chris Brown, man, has been relentless. Like he's just been Instagramming and doing the most fucked up like memes for against Soulja Boy, like just bagging the fuck out of him. Dude, I saw this because he's basically just treating Soulja Boy like a kid.
Soulja Boy
dude,
just been snatched live in Compton.
You got no idea. You got a car, got a watch. You think you've made it. Like shut the fuck up. Look at this video, man, of Chris Brown. Look at this. He's the best.
What's karma jar today?
We'll put it in my hands. I'm the baker.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, he's like,
Comes out doing that piss walk. Fucking.
he's got Lambos and Ferraris.
Yeah, man.
I think
He's like, bye, guys. He's on his bike, just riding away. He's released so many videos, man. He's fucking funny. He's active as.
I haven't watched much of him. Like, Yeah.
Who, Chris Brown?
Yeah, not much.
As in, you don't know his music, or?
No, like just his personality or whatever. I haven't really.
I don't follow him on Instagram, but it comes up on my Insta feed every now and then. You know, like everyone I know follows him.
Yeah.
So I see like random things, and when something goes viral, you know, you're going to catch wind of it somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, do you follow Soulja Boy's career at all?
No.
Dude, I'll give him his due. He was like, how old was he when he made Crank That? Like 16, 17?
Let's have a look.
He made it using a demo version of some of the software that I use, like to do all my media, like all the music stuff, right? The sequencing and the stuff like that. He used a demo version of it. Like, I could literally recreate the guy's instrumental for Crank That. That dun, dun. You remember the beat? Crank That? Soulja Boy.
Yeah, Soulja Boy, Soulja.
Yeah,
Soulja
I
Boy
remember.
talent. Dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, with the timpani, with the steel drum.
Yep, yep.
That is literally made using stock sounds, like in
Just
like,
all program sounds.
all stock stuff that you find with the basic download pack. That song went viral 10 years ago. 10 years ago, and he did it all himself.
Update. 2 hours ago. Soulja Boy apologizes on Twitter. I've been acting out. I would like to make music with Chris Brown. Of course you would! Of course you would! Issues apology and wants to make music with Chris Brown. Of course you would.
Wants to get paid.
Well, that's it. You want to make money, you go with an artist like Chris Brown. Because it will get featured, it will get...
Yeah, dude, I'll give him his due. He became big, like, on his own back with that track.
That's pretty cool.
Crank That was catchy as, man.
Yeah.
Isn't it? I do!
Yeah.
Soulja Boy, you know,
Yeah.
killed it. But since then, man, he split up, like, he was originally hooked up with another producer, I think it was Mr. Collie Parker, I can't remember who it was. Then, like, that fell through, then his albums, like, were crap. He hasn't done anything. He doesn't need to do anything. The kid's like 20. How old is he, man?
So just off that one song, he would have
26
been.
now.
26, yeah. So he
would've
would
set
have
him
been
up.
16 when he made Crank That.
And that would have set him up for life, right? That one
Dude,
song.
he's
Yeah.
got videos of him with
Made it in
Lambos.
2007, man.
Yeah.
He was a kid.
10
He
years
was a
ago.
kid.
Like, literally 10 years ago,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, but Chris Brown has been consistently, like, smashing.
Just killing it, yeah.
Killing it. In everything he's done, like, controversies aside, he's still, like, selling out fucking arenas left, right, and centre.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's why I was thinking about, like, the Mariah thing. Because everyone's going at it, like, you know, what a joke, la la la. Yeah, you know what? She should have, if she wasn't up to the job, then she
Shouldn't have
shouldn't have
done it.
taken it.
That's it.
Right? But to be fair, like, she hasn't been able to sing on her own since 2005.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I was thinking about, like, Elvis and stuff. Like, when did they start failing at that? Like, how old's Mariah? She'd be in her late 40s now.
Yeah.
Mid to late 40s, easy.
Let's have a look.
She'd have to be in her mid to late 40s, man.
I'm going to say 49.
I reckon, like, 47, 48, 46, 47? She'd have to be.
Saying here she's either 46 or 47.
Yeah,
Wiki doesn't know.
Disputed.
Yeah, she was either born in 69 or 70.
On the money.
New York.
Yeah, on the money.
New York. Estimated
You know.
worth $500 million.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what?
Dude, she had that reality show, you know, she was just a diva on TV.
That's right.
Was it Glitter? Was that the name of the movie?
Yeah, glitter, yeah.
Just died in the ass. They've all done the movies that just kill them, like Britney did. What was the Britney one?
Crossroads.
He just knows it.
I saw it at the movies, dude.
Are you joking?
Nah.
Who did you watch it with?
Oh, who did I go with?
Tell me it was someone other than your brother or
That was
something.
my mate. It's being a mate.
Why?
I don't know, because we like Britney. Just because she was hot.
It's Britney, bitch.
She just sat through a Britney music video for 2 hours. He's just red-eyed, like, oh.
Oh, yeah, baby.
You'd still, like,
Look, Mariah's always going to be Mariah.
Got them big thighs, Demi likes.
she never used to be like that,
fucking
though.
idiot. It's
She never used to be that thick.
Mariah. No, when she first started, man. When she first started, she was petite as fuck. It's sad, like, because Mariah's got a brilliant voice. Like, her octave range is ridiculous. And one of my favourite tracks by her, it was a song that was on
80s Mariah.
80s Mariah.
80s.
80s Mariah.
What do you mean?
I see what she looked like.
Wasn't she like in the late 90s? Early 90s, sorry, not 80s. Yeah, it was early 90s.
Same thing, early 90s,
Dude,
late 80s.
like, I'll give Mariah her due. Like, her technique was ridiculous. Like, listen to this shit. This was one of my favourite tracks with her featuring on it. It was with Twista, like, my favourite rapper. I'd have to find the whole track. Oh, no, it's fucking YouTube, man. Oh, here we go. Standard shit. It is, it's standard.
Good old Mariah.
Oh, fuck, I hate these phones.
Yeah, dude, you gotta get it up to Apple.
No, it's not that. It's
We'll get you an
because of the
upgrade.
storms.
Come with me, we'll go get you an upgrade. Don't worry.
Get fucked. Because of the storms, all the
I'll take you down. I'll take you down to my mate's shop at,
What, the gully?
Yeah, I think this is it.
Sing it, Mariah.
Stick it in my asshole, yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
Grab me by the throat.
Listen.
Choke me.
Pull that hair and stick it in my butt. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Listen to the technique. Listen to the range.
You got my body lit up like the moon. Way too persuasive, I can't take it. I'm so caught up in you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just truly boys. She killed it. 'Cause, dude, if it wasn't for her, you wouldn't have Ariana Grande.
No.
Or, like, any of them. She stood apart from all of them. And, like, her idols were, like, Whitney Houston and, you know what I mean? Like, all that sort of shit.
Yeah.
Like, out of the big R&B divas.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Remember The Simpsons when the security guard guy sings that?
What security guard guy? I think I've seen it.
The head of security tries to sing that what is it?
And he kicks the...
The Whitney Houston song.
Really?
Yeah, it's like their prize for getting through security school, and he sings.
Oh, no, I've never seen it.
Oh, dude, what the fuck?
How old is that?
Oh, it's hilarious. It's like this old guy. It's like
Old
the funniest
guy.
thing ever.
Oh, old guy.
It's
Yeah,
when
I try
Homer
and find
becomes to be Homer's going to be a security guy, like it's security course to become a security guy. And their prize for winning, like getting through security school, is he sings Whitney Houston song. It's the funniest thing ever.
Oh, it's done in Spanish! Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you love it.
I'm leaving it.
Why are we watching it in Spanish? I'm not that fluent, dude. I can't keep up with this. I said, what?
And they will just back away like.
I can't believe we actually just watched it in Spanish.
I make things happen.
You're fried, man.
Oh, man.
You're absolutely fried. What was I going to say to you? I want to. I had another name for you to look up.
Talk to me.
Because this got me on, like, what we were talking about last week.
Let me get my trusty Google up.
We're talking about his heritage.
Oh,
Well,
it was Morgan Rice.
Yeah. Because we were talking about it. It's funny as too, because like the 2 days later, I was doing something in my kitchen, and an ad came on for Ancestry.com. And I'm like, yeah, we should get Johnny on that, right? And then I'm listening to it because I was at my sink, so I couldn't watch it, but I was just hearing it. And I'm like, did I hear that right? And dude, I've seen the ad a couple of times since then. Check out the name, Harry Power.
Harry Power.
Yeah, don't reveal what it is, but the girl on the Ancestry.com, don't reveal it yet.
Yeah.
The girl on the Ancestry.com was like, oh, so I got on Ancestry.com and found out that I was related to Harry Power. I'm really proud, like, to be related to him. La 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 la.
Oh, no.
What do you reckon he is?
Illuminati,
Or was?
fucking
What do you reckon he
Freemason.
was? What do you reckon Harry Power was? This happened like literally the day after. So like I was listening back to our podcast and us dying at like your local thief relative, which we've just put out of the air. But then I died because Ancestry.com.
I'm dying right now. I want to say
This is what they teed up. This is what they teed up. I swear to God, like 48 hours later.
Something to do with convicts or something. Leader of the convicts or some shit.
Can I tell you who it
Yeah,
was?
tell me.
Harry Power was an Australian bushranger who at one time had Ned Kelly, another bushranger,
Part of the
served
Kelly gang.
as his accomplice while a teenager.
Oh!
So he was the main man.
He was in the thick of it.
Yeah.
Dude, read as to how he got to Australia.
Let's have a
Go to
look.
his wiki. Because I couldn't stop laughing, man. I thought that was fucking like gold. Like literally the next day, I'd been reviewing our thing, looking for shit that I might have to edit out, and then I was just cooking breakfast or something. I could just heard it in the background.
And this
I
bitch
died.
is related to a
I
bushranger.
died.
So-
I fucking died.
He was convicted at Salford, Lancashire on 31st of August 1840 and was sentenced to transportation for 7 years to Australia for stealing a bridle and saddle under the name of Henry Johnston.
He stole a horse saddle.
What a crazy coincidence, dude.
He
oh
was
my God.
freed in 1848 and moved to Sydney. By now he was calling himself Harry Power.
So why is the bitch proud to be related to a horse saddle thief?
Bushranger. She's proud. I'm so proud to be related to a bushranger.
This is one of his things.
He killed so many
right?
cops.
Someone came to him and said, I believe you stole that horse. Harry Power says, you're a liar. You'll have to come along with us, says the guy. I won't do it. He charged at me. I pulled out my revolver and shot him. And then the other fellow rode up and fired at me. I shot him too. And he got in his horse and rode off, and that's how he became the outlaw that he... Yeah.
Takes no guff, Harry Power.
Legacy! Only in Australia. Power's Lookout Reserve is located near Whitfield, Victoria. It's named after Harry Power.
We need to go see this.
It's in Victoria. Whitfield. We're going there.
I want to get a photo at... Fucking, what is it? PowerPoint?
PowerPoint.
What was it?
PowerPoint.
Dude, Wangaratta, rural city of Wangaratta.
I want to get a photo with 2 guns, like, crossed across my chest.
It's like chopper.
Son of a convict.
No, we've got to go there, take a photo at Harry's Outlook.
Oh, Harry's Outlook.
Power's Lookout. That's it. They've named it after a bushranger that shot people.
PowerPoint.
Very.
Dude, how fucking dumb are we? I'm proud to be related. Like, yeah, you're proud to be related to a convict that was brought over here for stealing something and then shot some people.
So, can I tell you?
Dude, could I say that I'm proud to be related to Julian Knight or something? No. Oh, I'm so proud. The Russell Street bomber, yeah, it was great.
Left such a legacy.
Yeah, can you imagine someone in 100 years saying, I'm proud to be related to Martin Bryant. He was my uncle from, like, my mother's side. It's
basically the same thing, right?
Yeah, how is it not the same?
Same thing.
Bloke, Martin Bryant.
Yeah, man.
Power went to jail. Then he got released in February 1885. For a while, he worked as a tour guide. Like, that's a fall from grace. Stranger to tour guide.
Over to the right, we've got PowerPoint.
Taking the piss. like Chopper Reed starts giving tours of Melbourne.
Ned Kelly at that time was 16, so he was riding around with Power, right? But then Power himself was captured on the 5th of June, 1870. One of Kelly's relatives betrayed him to the police.
The rat.
Yeah,
the sovereign rat.
The sovereign rat.
It was all...
Morgan Rat.
It was Morgan Rat.
Morgan Rat.
It's all connected.
Dude, how fucked up is that? Honestly, like, it's not just me. That is ridiculous.
You know why? Probably because on the Ancestry website, they probably make him out to be some, like, glorious...
some saint.
Glorious badass.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I could get fucked, man. Like, that's just... And that goes back to that whole alt-right movement and, like, what the fuck are they protecting? Like, you know, 100 years of convict history and White Australia... Look, White Australia policy? When did the White Australia policy get out? Do you remember it? I know we brought it up like ages ago. Like I've mentioned it.
What is it? I have to refresh my memory. I don't know.
The White Australia policy is an actual policy, a government policy that was in effect in Australia, dude.
Saying what?
Okay. Are you serious?
The White policy.
White Australia policy. People forget. People fucking forget, man. The White Australia policy.
Trying to look up.
Definition. The White Australia policy describes Australia's previous approach to immigration, which favoured applicants from certain countries. The first Act of Parliament passed after Federation was the Immigration Restriction Act of 1901, better known as the White Australia Policy. So
people from England, Scotland, Ireland...
effectively barred people of non-European descent from immigrating to Australia. Effectively barred. It was progressively dismantled. When do you reckon it was dismantled? Seriously?
Last year.
when we apologise to the Aborigines,
yeah, that's when
the backers are like, listen, mate, we better start getting rid of that whole policy.
Just lift that policy as well, now that we've said thank you, alright? Sweet. Just keep it quiet. The policy never existed, guys.
Last year? Dude, look at this. Look at the badge for that period of time. Look at it.
Is there a triangle in it?
Dude. Yeah. White Australia. It's the outline of the country.
That's a super racist medallion.
Yeah, man. Like, that could easily be on, like, a neo-Nazi, man. Seriously. It could... Australia for the Australians. Dude. I'm serious. Prime Minister Edmund Barton was a member. It was for the Australian... Dude. It was for the Australian Natives Association.
You're talking about Lord Barton?
Yeah.
Do we need some...
He was a saint.
I've been doing some research the last 5 minutes. Do you want to know something freaky? Part of the Kelly gang was a man called...
It goes back to the Kelly. Listen, everything in Australian history revolves around Ned Kelly.
And I swear to God, his name was Isaiah Wild Wright.
There he is!
Wait a second. Arriving in Australia in 1858, Isaiah Wright was one of the Kelly gang's most staunch supporters. like him. Tell me he doesn't look like him. Tell me he doesn't look like him.
That's him.
Holy shit, dude.
Oh, that doesn't look like me.
That is you.
Dude, that is
you.
the hair.
Dude, the nose, the profile, the eyes.
Hey, look at him.
That is you, man.
Hey, I'm saving that. That's fucking
Oh my God.
That's bullshit.
And
That's bullshit. It's bullshit.
Even the name is spelled right. Like not the way it's meant to be spelled.
That is bullshit.
to anybody listening, I do not look like that cunt.
Fuck off.
Hey, he's got your nose, mate. I'm sorry. Hey, fucking.
He looks like
his nose.
He looks like a convict hobo. What are you trying to say here?
Dude,
That is you 200 years ago.
Give me a proper look.
That is your nose, man.
That
Come
is
on.
you 200 years ago.
Come on, man. That is your nose, man. I ain't your fuck.
Dude, fuck Ancestry.com, man.
I'm your ancestry.com, motherfucker. Isaiah.
Find a body shot if he has abs, and then I'm related.
A talent for you on the peck?
Oh, wait.
Born 1803. She's got a Super NES.
It'd be a tattoo of one of those golden gloves, like the old English fighters. Like
He's got a Super NES playing Street Fighter 2. Dude, that's you. That is you.
I don't look like Wiley, right?
Nah, you do, man. What's his name? Isaiah Wright.
Yeah.
That's you. We just found, dude, we've got the first leg.
And what, was I involved with the Kelly gang somehow?
You were a staunch supporter. You were at the back.
Do you know what's really bizarre? Like, my mum's crazy Ned Kelly fan. Like, she's
Dude.
obsessed with it. And I've been to all the, like, the haunt, like, went on the tour to
Oh,
where,
in Yay.
Yeah.
I've done all that.
To all the prison
Same,
and that.
same.
yeah.
I've done
Oh,
it
I
as well.
found his coffin too.
Where is it?
Oh, I'm looking at it now.
We're going to go on a pilgrimage, man. This is a pilgrimage
There.
to your family
See?
tree.
I found it.
I'm gonna go piss on it.
Dude, that photo looks scarily like you, man.
Does it not?
Oh,
It
look,
does.
it takes me to ancestry.com.
Of course it does.
I'm cute, he's not.
Fuck off, man. He's dapper and debonair.
Nah, he looks
With
like
the
a bum.
beard?
He looks like a dirty bum.
Alright, listen. Get this one, yeah?
Mansfield.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the irony of this, right? Australian Navy...
Children. John Wright. Jonathan Wright.
Woo!
John Wright. But the reason they put Cooper is because of the outlaw thing. But his name was John Wright.
He was a Cooper boy.
John
John Wright.
That's a weird coincidence.
Dude,
That's
Coincidence. I'm ancestry.com.
how long ago was that? What year?
I can't get any more info, but yeah. Isaiah
I'm
married
actually
Bridget
like
Lloyd.
60.
Yeah. Hey man,
Dude, we found it.
John Wright.
Well, yeah, that's cool. I love the Kelly gang. That's mad.
Hey, tell me who needs ancestry? I'll do it for free, man.
Dude,
About 20
Hey, they
bucks.
don't call me the stats man for nothing, alright?
Stats, man.
I'm bloody up, man.
Having a smoke.
I knew there was something.
Nah, dude, that's you. That is fucking you.
Dude.
We'll put the photo of that dude up.
That is him.
That is you, man. Dude, I'm looking at you right now. I'm telling you, that is you.
That is Johnny.
That is you, 100%.
I feel like he's ugly.
And
I don't
one of
like
his
it.
children was John Wright.
Come on, man. And
Are
you
you
go
kidding
back
me?
enough generations.
Are you kidding me?
Come on, man. For sure.
That's Johnny all over.
That
man.
is him. That is him.
Show me the other one.
Dude, that's you.
Dude, if this was a show with
And the
like...
other one?
Hey, I swear to Christ, if this was a show
come
with
on,
like
Johnny.
fucking Samuel
Come
L.
on,
Jackson...
Johnny.
Dude, if this
Come
was a
on.
show with Samuel L. Jackson, he'd be losing his shit right now, man. I'm telling you.
Doesn't look like me, guys.
Bullshit.
One of those where you're from shows, you know, where they search the ancestry in the States.
For all the listeners, don't listen to them. They're lying.
Fuck off. Nah, dude, man, I wouldn't lie about
Is that
that.
a coincidence that his child was called John Wright?
I would...
That's weird, but I don't look like him.
dude, I would not lie about something like that, man. That is you, to a T.
Fuck off.
I'm telling you.
He's ugly. He looks like a bum.
Don't forget, this is back in the 1800s, dude.
I don't want to look like a bum.
That nose.
What did you want him to look like, man? That's
Dude,
in Summerholder.
Can I just tell
Something
you?
cute.
Can I just tell you? The nose is fucking bang on.
The nose and the eyes, man.
Look closely at the nose.
I know, man. I can see it.
Give me
I'm
another
sitting
look.
right here.
The nose and the eyes is bang on.
Dude, that is
bang on. The nose and the eyes. Obviously, it's 1800s.
He's just coming to terms with his heritage right now, man. He's seen something. Dude, I wouldn't take the piss out of you.
Dude,
Like,
no,
I'm
no.
not bagging you for it, man.
His child was called John Wright.
Dude, I would not bag you for something like this. This is cool.
Imagine we went through and I was actually fucking related to
I'm
that
telling
cunt.
you, you are. Like, just
Dude.
from the photo.
I did my research, man.
Can you
Dude,
tell me?
we've come 180. We've come 180.
Did he do anything cool?
360,
Did he do anything cool? Like, what did he do?
I'll do some more
Actually,
research.
let's look at his habits and his traits, and I'll tell you if he's related to me.
Okay, while he's doing that...
He based himself in Beechworth. Beechworth.
Watch him go home and just call his mum up and just start asking questions, man.
Hey, Mum.
Where was Nan from?
Mum, does the name Isaiah mean anything to you?
Say to your Nan, she freaks out. Like, ah! It's time. She stands up, gives you an old cigar box with like a gun.
Come with me.
Yeah, literally.
The basement door just opens.
He actually went to court with Ned Kelly, and they both got locked up together.
Dude, come on, man.
I'm not even joking, dude. He came here in 1858.
Johnny, I'm not bagging you for it. I reckon that's fucking cool as.
He moved to Mansfield when he was in his 20s and married Bridget Lloyd.
You know-
Look up Lloyd, the
Do
name
you know
Lloyd,
what
last
this is
name
going to
Lloyd.
be like? Like in Neil Patrick Harris in How I Met Your Mother, he starts telling everyone Bob Barker is his dad. Ned Kelly is like the love.
Yeah.
You're like the
Ned
love
Kelly's
child.
my dad. Ned Kelly's my dad.
You're the love child of like Ned Kelly's son.
I am tough. I am tough.
It's gold.
I do hate authority.
He also slapped around Ned a bit.
Oh,
He pistol whipped the boy shockingly.
Jesus.
I put Ned Kelly in place. That's all I'm hearing is I put Ned Kelly in place.
Yeah, you did.
I do.
Oh, you're totally embracing it now. 10 minutes ago, you're like, that's not me.
Hang on a second, he sounds pretty cool.
Actually, it's a bad photo. Give me another photo.
He was also a constant thorn in the authorities' side.
Oh, hang on. Yeah.
Dude, come on, man.
In
It's all locking into place.
In 1877, he returned to Kelly Country and became a known Kelly sympathiser.
Kelly Country?
And an active assistant, openly defying the police. He was present at the destruction of the gang in Glenrowan.
Yeah, Glenrowan.
Being one of the family who claimed the remains of Steve and Dan, as in past relatives.
Just standing there with tears strolling down my cheeks.
Like the Native American.
His name was Wild. His nickname was Wild.
I am
Wild
wild.
maintained a high profile during the following court events. He refused to talk to the cops, and he went to see Ned. He
badass, I like him.
was there for,
Isaiah Wild Right.
Just like, nah,
he was
fuck you,
there
cunts.
for Ned's execution. He was one of the only ones that went to the execution because he wanted to.
Do you know what that sounds like? That sounds like a prize fighter. Isaiah Wild Right. Yeah. From the UFC.
Dude, that is you, man. I'm not
taking the piss, dude. That looks a lot like you, man. Given it's a photo that's like 200 plus years old, that looks like you, dude. I'm not giving you shit. I think it's fucking insane. We need to follow it up.
Dude, that is.
I know. It's like you said, a ghost, man.
I need to go to Sovereign Hill and get dressed up and take a photo
You know
of
where
me.
you need to go when you go to Mansfield? Right?
Mansfield's what? Two hours away from here?
Yeah, not even.
Yeah.
Glenrowan?
Dude, all the weed comes from Mansfield.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking.
It all makes sense.
It's right country.
Dude, I knew some dealers back in the day, back in 2009. You remember when the forest fire started up in what's the name of the village, the town that just got wiped out? It's something to do with flowers. It was one of the...
I know. Yeah.
Marysville.
Marysville, yeah.
Yeah. Up
Down
that way,
yeah.
we went, because when I was doing the events, we did all the,
get over it.
Dude, that's him. We donated a lot of tents and, like, shit to all the SES workers and stuff. So we were up there. And the dealer that I know said to me that he was going nuts, because he was originally from Mansfield, and all the weed from up in, like, Marysville and all that just got fucking burnt. So they were just coming to him like, dude, you know, we've got a shortage, we need weed. And he was making a killing just in that little time period, like, because everyone needed weed. Everything went up. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dude, this guy's roots are from Mansfield. Bushrangers from Mansfield. Dude, that's not even guys were growing weed 200 years ago, rolling up J's.
That's so sick.
It's like,
I love my heritage.
we get to plough the fields. We'll do it after lunch.
We'll plough this bitch.
That's why I became a bushranger, because he was always baked. Didn't have time to, like, sow oats and shit.
I found
It was
some more
easier to just steal shit. It was easier to just rob people at gunpoint.
Yeah, man. That's not even a joke, man.
Dude, that's
creepy.
man, I'm not even joking.
Yeah, nah, dude. I'm not giving you shit for it at all, dude. That looks a lot like you.
Dude, like, we're going. We're going
I think I'm cuter, but whatever.
You know what the photo's going to look like for this episode, yeah?
Me in fucking black and white convict fucking get up.
I can't get over the nose.
I know, man. It's
Identical.
striking resemblance, man.
Your
Striking.
eyes. Your eyes, man.
Striking.
Dude, that's fucked up.
That's striking enough to not ignore
And tell
it.
me your hair doesn't grow like that.
It does.
The side thing.
It does. There's a little homework for you, man. Go home and ask, like...
Go home, dress up like that. Take a photo.
Isaiah Wild, right. His name was Wild, man, because he just defied cops, man. Just fucking hated him.
All the way to his death.
All the way to his death. And, he went to Ned Kelly's execution. Just to stick it up him.
See you, Ned.
Salute! He saluted.
Dude,
Give him hell, Ned.
Tell me that's not fucked up.
See you soon, Neddy. That's fucked up.
I love how this all started from the...
Mariah Carey?
Mariah Carey. It started from the White Australia policy, which we still haven't elaborated on.
Oh, yeah, what do they do?
Yeah, okay. This is what I was trying to say like 20 minutes ago before we realised you were related to a bushranger. Dude, this is a point that I want to make, like...
I always knew I was a hard ass deep down. I always knew it. I could feel it inside me.
I always bring this up when people say that we're not in a racist country or, like, you know, they don't understand where it comes from. It's like, man, like, racism is, like, a deep part of, like, Australian culture from, like, back in the day. And not because it's not segregated to Australian culture.
Same as American culture.
Yeah, American, go anywhere where there were, you know, South Africa, man, like, same time period, yeah? Dude, get the irony of this. The Australian Natives Association. Yeah? That name, Natives Association, natives of a country. Mutual Society was founded in Melbourne, Australia in April 1871 as the Victorian Natives Association. Dude, it was, in 1900, it had a membership of 17,000, mainly in Victoria. The ANA provided sickness, medical and funeral cover, right? So it's like an insurance thing. Membership in the ANA was restricted to men born in Australia at a time when Australian-born people of European descent were rising to power in place of an older generation born in Britain. In brackets, it says not including Indigenous Australians. Ironically, the actual natives of Australia.
Oh my god. Slap in the face,
Yeah,
much.
dude. The ANA consisted mainly of energetic middle-class men aged under 50, a perfect base for forward-looking idealistic movements such as a federation.
I can't look at him the same, man.
I know, dude. It's amazing.
I'll shoot you, bitch.
Dude, do you know his father was named John as well? John Wright?
Yeah, because then the
Passed on.
grandkids, yeah, just keep going. Dude.
They'd be on your father's side. White Australia.
Dude, with the Return and Services League, it was one of the last Australian pressure groups to support the White Australia policy. As in, the RSL supported the White Australia policy to the very end. I'm not even joking.
When was the policy lifted?
Okay, here we go. This is what I'm going to get to, yeah? Edmund Barton was, like, obviously a member of the ANA.
Edmund?
Deacon.
Sir Lord Edmund
Deacon
Barton.
was a member, yeah? And the slogan was Australia for the Australians, yeah? All right?
New Australia for the new Australians.
Dude, competition in the goldfields between British and Chinese miners, labour union opposition to the importation of Pacific Islanders into the sugar plantations of Queensland reinforced the demand to eliminate or minimise low-wage immigration from Asia and the Pacific Islands. So the Chinese and the Samoans were coming in.
Yep.
Like, yeah, no, we can't let them keep doing this. Yeah? And they started putting stickers towards the end of the 19th century. There was a push by labour unions to stop work done by Chinese immigrants. And Australian furniture had to be labelled made with Chinese labour. This is at the end of the 19th century, man. So after Australia became a federation, it passed the Immigration Restriction Act of 1901. Effectively allowed for British migrants to be preferred over all other migrants through the first 4 decades of the 20th century.
Jesus.
Yeah. During the Second World War, Prime Minister John Curtin reinforced the policy, saying, "This country shall remain forever the home of the descendants of those people who came here in peace and order to establish in the South Seas an outpost of the British race."
Oh my god.
How ironic, like, how contradictory is that?
Way to make yourself sound like good
The
and humble.
descendants of those people who came here in peace and order
Yeah, that's not true.
to establish an outpost of the British race. So in other words, people who came here looking for peace, who slaughtered all the natives that were originally here.
Blasted natives away with their muskets.
Yeah. Dude, do you want to know when it was dismantled? The Menzies and Holt governments effectively dismantled the policies between 49, so just after World War II, when the big influx of migrants from Greece and Italy came in, and Turkey. All right? So, started in 49 and 66, and then the Whitlam government passed laws to ensure that race would be totally disregarded as a component for immigration in 73.
Oh, that
So,
long
like,
ago.
when my mum first came here, my mum would have been one of the first to come. We're having no, like...
That we're okay.
Yeah, like, as in, we're not going to question where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Just because. Dude, you know what it says at the top? Where is it? There was another one that was like officially put to rest at like 93. Like something stupid. Like literally 20 years ago.
Really,
White
they
Australia policy.
really held on to it, didn't they?
Yeah, man. Dude, it was only in 75, the Whitlam government passed the Racial Discrimination Act, which made racially based selection criteria unlawful. That's why all the wogs love Whitlam. Dude, like, you ask anyone, like, my age, like, like, my mum's age, Nick's grandparents, like, before that, they loved Whitlam because
Whitlam we
he
trust.
made it okay for them to be here. Dude, see, it was the start of the 70s, and white Australia was still floating around, like, as a policy in government legislation.
No.
You're telling me we're not racist?
That's
As
not
in,
long
like-
ago. That's not long
No,
ago at
it's
all.
not, man. It really isn't.
A few decades back.
It's fucked up. How fucked up is that, man?
Ah.
This guy's still shell-shocked. He's looking for more information. I can see it.
Dude, yeah. You're definitely related to this guy.
My hard-ass bushranger boys.
No, you're a sympathiser, but you also defied, like, you and Ned Kelly had a fist fight, right? And that's
Pistol
what,
whipped him, man.
yeah,
I put that motherfucker in his place.
when he was 16.
That's fucked up.
You were actually good friends with Harry Power. Man, that's fucked up shit.
Yeah, that's not right.
No, and John, and
Why is that not right?
his
not
son,
right.
John Wright. Could have been Jerry Wright. Could have been Gavin.
Gavin
Ted.
Teddy Wright.
What's Ted a deviation of? Like, you know, how James and Jim and William and Bill? What's Ted?
Ted
comes from what?
No, it's William, isn't it?
No, it's not William. Bill is William.
But isn't Teddy as well, William?
No. Teddy Franklin.
I'm just thinking of Teddy Whitten.
Franklin.
No,
Teddy,
'cause you
Teddy
got
Franklin Roosevelt.
Edmund, Edward.
Teddy Whitten, what was his name?
Ted.
Yeah, what was his actual name?
EJ. Are you talking about
Edward.
Footy player?
Edward.
Edward.
Edward,
E.J.
that's what it is.
Edward. Yeah, according to Wiki, it says Edmund, Edward, Edwin, or Thaddeus, or Theodore.
Teddy.
Yeah, Edmund. Becomes Ted. Fuck, Australians are fucked.
Or Edward, yeah.
Ted. It's like William and Bill.
William and Bill, yeah.
Guy that's fucking got red hair, call him Bluey.
Bluey.
Yeah.
Bluey.
Oh, man.
I want to name Bluey.
I'll start calling him Blue.
Do I start calling him Bluey?
Oh,
Call me Bushranger Bluey.
Another quick fact about Isaiah Wright, quickly that I found, that has nothing to do with anything, but just a coincidence. That
He was a chronic masturbator.
and that's why his hand fell off.
Look for a hand.
When he arrived in Australia, he came on a ship called the Carlton.
Da, 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 da.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
And he was blind drunk. Drinking moonshine.
He was always fidgeting with his hands. Didn't know why.
That's fucked up.
He lived on moonshine and salted meat.
Dude.
Yeah.
Harry Power.
Yeah. Brought along all this.
Okay, so where did Wright come from? How do we say it? Harry Power. Wright. Isaiah Wright was just.
A Kelly sympathiser.
Okay, so we got to Kelly from.
They met in Glenrowan. Oh, no, sorry, in Mansfield.
Okay, so from Harry Power and Ancestry.com,
Yeah.
we got to Ned Kelly, and then you looked up a sympathiser of Ned Kelly who was Isaiah Wright.
I put in Wright because I've heard of it before, like a bushranger. So I put in
and
again,
Wright
Isaiah
came
Wild
from,
Wright.
came from England.
Yeah.
Was he in shackles or?
No. He just.
Like-
he,
Oh,
No, I'm just asking you a question.
No, he came on his own
the dirty
accord.
little glance over to me.
He came on his own accord.
Was he in shackles?
No. He came on his own accord.
Hey, Nick, was he in
guy's face.
shackles?
His face.
Arsehole.
Hey, that is you. I don't give a fuck. He looks like you, man.
Dude, I'm asking the question
Look,
because
there's other bushrangers there that look nothing like you, but the right guy looks exactly like you, which is fucked up.
it's right. It's right.
That's right.
And there's a place called 11 Mile Creek that we have to go have a look at.
Where's that?
That's where I banged all the bitches. down.
You're talking about the dude like 200 years ago.
It's me. It's me.
Reminding you half an hour ago you wanted nothing to do with, and now it's like totally embracing it.
Glenrowan. It's on the it's called
Now
the,
I'm him.
Yeah,
it's called the Ned,
actually.
the Ned Kelly Trail in Glenrowan.
How far's Glenrowan from here?
Look.
I've done it, dude. I stood in his prison and stuff. Like, I stood in the prison cell and got
I've
locked
done
in
all
there
that.
and shit.
It's it's past Yay. I did it the last time I did it. I think I've done it once or twice.
Me
It
and my
would've
brother
been-
Alex, growing up, we had a giant Ned Kelly frame poster in our bedroom of just his the suit.
Are you serious?
My mum's obsessed with Ned Kelly, man. Like, my mum's
Yeah, but everyone's is obsessed with Ned Kelly.
yeah, my mum's full on obsessed with him. Like, she bought it for us.
That's why I didn't quite understand. Like, why?
She actually just went into our room and put it in there.
Just under 3 hours.
Like,
We
she-
can do it.
yeah, easy.
We'll stay up there for the night.
We'd have to. Oh, there's no way I'd drive up there and come back.
No. It's 260
We just stay in a caravan park.
Yeah, man. Hey, that's what Glen Rowan Caravan
Imagine
Park.
us in the caravan park.
Can we get horses? Can we get horses for the weekend? I'll show you guys the land.
Done. Glen Rowan Caravan Park.
You guys ride behind me, I'll show you the way.
This guy's like hanging from the stirrups because he tried to roll a smoke.
We can hire bikes.
No, I'll show you guys the back way up to PowerPoint.
Mate.
I know the old horse trail back to PowerPoint.
The dark side, the bushranger side's coming out.
He robs us while we're up there.
Leaves us my car.
marooned up on the hill.
Leaves us for dead.
Cabins, $80. Done.
Then the right... Dude, That's Not Right just starts as the right show after that. It's
No,
just
wait,
him.
I've got it. I lead you out there. I walk over to this little mound. I dig up an old box with a gun in it. I shoot you both, and I just leave.
Yeah, and then you take over the podcast just on your own accord.
What a cunt of a bloke.
Yeah, dude.
Called the Wild Podcast.
You know what? You know what? Isaiah's legacy.
Yeah, man.
You know, and
Yeah,
all the stuff we said we're going to go, we have to do this because that is him. That is fucking. I'm going to do more research later on, man. That's fucked. I think you're fucked, man.
What's it fucked? I don't get why it's fucked.
Can't
be cool?
Look at
But he
this,
came
man.
from England,
Dude,
so
I'm-
obviously, if this is part of your
Honestly,
family, they've come from England.
I'm being
but-
honest, dude. That is actually really cool. That's enough for me to like want to
It
look
looks
it up.
like you.
Yeah.
You cannot. You don't look at me like that. You know it looks like you. Even the beard, everything.
Imagine my mum was obsessed with Ned Kelly because she actually had an affair with him.
Oh, your mum was 1860s, like
You mean like your mum,
like down the line.
Yeah.
Okay. Like
Yeah,
there's a
I actually
drawing.
meant my mum, but I'm dumb and I didn't realise what I was saying. But yeah, my mum's mum.
Yeah, like your generations back. Ask someone, man. Is there anyone you can ask? Honestly, like, do you have any older relatives or like family friends or something that would know?
My
or-
grandma.
Yeah, dude, ask
Can
her.
you go?
man.
She's hanging for me to go over there and visit her. It's been like 2 years.
Like, do you have family that live in the country,
Yeah.
dude? Like,
What are you
fucking, waiting
doing?
for, man? Don't about the Greeks. We know where we come from some village back in Greece.
Yeah.
This is nuts, man. I love this stuff, man.
Dude, I'll be honest, man.
Like, if
I
you've
remember,
got anyone around Mansfield, Glen Rowan, that's creepy.
You know what, man? I remember when Pauline Hanson first came into like play, like in the mid '90s or whatever. I remember my mum said she's a racist ignorant, but at the same time she has a few policies which are interesting and enough for food for thought. One of them was promoting nationalism, and not as in like we're better than everyone else, but just national pride. as
Being proud of your own
Australians.
country, yeah.
Yeah, which is something we don't actually. As a kid, I don't remember being taught it. As in, what did you learn about in SOS? You remember SOS in high school?
Ugh.
White power.
Yeah. What did you learn about? Honestly, you learnt about Captain Cook,
Yeah.
and then you might do a
Couple
book- things on
projects.
You do something on Ned Kelly,
Yeah.
you know, and that'd be it.
Yeah.
You might be lucky to get out to Sovereign Hill, like maybe. On
Ned
a
Kelly's
school
like
excursion.
Jebediah Springfield, man.
No, he's not. Jebediah Springfield was like a pioneering. Who set like a he set up a
Don't
town.
be dissing my boy Ned.
I like this. His boy
I
now.
love how. Wait a second, hang on. Number one, Jebediah.
Don't be talking shit about Neddy.
Number one, Jebediah
He was a good man.
Springfield is a fictional character on a cartoon. We're talking about like his fact.
Oh, yeah. Whoops.
Alright, number one. Number two, one was a pioneer, a fictional pioneer, and one was a bushranger who actually existed. Alright.
Yes, he did.
But, I mean, look, Australia doesn't have that much history, right? And a lot of it is steeped in racist violence, yeah? But at the same time, Johnny's fault. At the same time, like, yeah.
I think the Bush Rangers were the anti-racist ones. They were kind of against the government and
Dog
stuff.
gets everything.
No, do you know what's, it's hard. It's sort of hard because when you bring up Australia and race relations and all that, like, you know, you remember how the Indian cabbies were protesting like 10 years ago and the uni students are like, oh, Australia's so violent and racist and la la la.
Yeah, and there was like a slew of Indian bashings.
Yeah.
A slew of Indian.
I remember that.
bashings.
There was.
Oh, fuck.
Were you part of it, Johnny?
No.
Don't lie.
He's got the hoodie on.
I say I'm wild right.
Us Bush Rangers don't do that.
He's got a shirt on Isle of Wight.
He comes back next week
Mate.
and his plate's wild.
It makes it. You know what, man? It's weird because, like, look at the states, yeah.
Wild one.
Like, okay, hang on.
On the States, in the wild one.
Hang on. Think about America, yeah. When the battle of the War of Independence started in the States, who was that against? That was against the British.
Yeah.
And the British who had been in America longer than the Brits, basically. So they'd set up shop. Same way like with the ANA, like the Australian Natives Association, whatever it is. They wanted to protect men that were born here.
Yeah, what they'd created.
That had been here for longer than Brits just coming over to rule. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the Battle of Independence in the States was more or less against the same sort of thing. You know, Washington and like what was the other cunt's name? Who was the guy that the
Franklin? No.
No. Benedict Arnold, who betrayed the Americans to the British, right? That more or less is the same sort of thing. Okay, when was the Battle of Independence? When did America get their
1794.
No, seriously, it was 300 years ago. Like, how many years has it been? Like, I want to say, I feel like an idiot because I don't know, but then again, it's not our fucking country.
1776.
You know, yeah, do you remember? You always hear in the cartoons or the movies, they always like quote it.
1776.
The Battle of Independence. You know.
Well, both 1775.
Okay.
And it ended 1783.
Okay. So 400 years ago. Yeah? 350 years. Okay. Now, look at the race relations in America. Yeah, like they got massive problems as far as like African Americans, like within America, then like Mexicans and like Trump raising that whole hysteria shit. But at the same time, anytime America does something big, they all get on the fucking bandwagon and start waving flags. America! You know, like that. That patriotism is massive. Like, doesn't matter if you're from New Orleans or from, like, you know, north of the border. Like, it's stupid. Australia...
Not so much.
Not so much.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, really not so much. And I'm trying to figure out why that is. Do you reckon it's because we've only been here, like, functioning for, like, 100 years? As in, past 1901, like, the big influx of Southern Europeans, right, like Greeks and Italians, was just after World War II, so the late 40s. That's not that long ago. The white policy was only eradicated completely, more or less, in the early 70s, which is 45 years ago. It's not that long to establish a culture.
True.
Yeah, generation after generation, especially if you've got fuckwits like Pauline Hanson still popping up in the mix every now and then.
There are small pockets of those super patriotic people though in Australia, right?
Yeah.
Like the ones that go to the tennis matches and dress up in all yellow and go crazy.
That's the thing, dude. When the what was the last? Was it we had the World Cup? The World Cup was last year. I hunted down left, right, and centre for an Australian Socceroo scarf. Like I hunted for a Socceroo scarf, man. Do you know how many Rebel Sports and Foot Lockers I had to go to looking for one? I couldn't find one. I found one for the rugby. I found one for the hockey, I think. I found the most random shit, but an Aussie Socceroo scarf, and they're all trying to sell me Greek ones. Like, I'd walk in, like, oh, I've got a Greek scarf if you want. I go, no, I don't want a Greek scarf. Like, that's it. They were pushing them on me when I walked into the stores. I'm like, do I look Greek? Like, is that why you're trying to sell me a Greek scarf? Because I look Greek? I want an Australian scarf. I was, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because when we went to the soccer, it was you and me, you.
We went to the friendly.
The rookie,
Arch,
and Ruthie came as well. Yeah. It was right before your Bucks.
Yeah,
it was a week or two before your Bucks.
Yeah.
Greece, the friendly, Greece versus
We saw
Australia.
that killer goal.
Yeah. Greece versus Australia friendly.
It was.
Five Greeks went to the soccer, as in Greek Australians, and I hunted left, right, and centre for an Aussie fucking scarf.
Dude, I walked into Rebel Sport and got a Greek scarf straight away.
Yeah. I went looking for an Aussie one and I couldn't find one. They're like, oh yeah, we don't actually have any. I'm like, what do you mean? Have you sold out of them? Oh no, I just haven't seen any. That's me, dude. I already had a Greek soccer top. I had a Greek scarf. I didn't want one. I wanted an Aussie one.
Yeah.
You know? Like, what, man, dude, like coming from a second generation Greek Australian, you know, like my parents obviously first because they came here. Dude, that, like, my parents never instilled in me, like, fuck this country, you know, like you're Greek. None of that, man. I spoke English as early as I spoke Greek. You know, like, does that make sense?
Yeah.
And, like, my mum criticises the Greek system, like, all the time.
Oh, but they're fucked over there, that's why.
She recognised, like, dude, she spent more time here than she has over there. Like, you know, like, way more. Like, 20 years more, you know? Like, more than that. And, no, 20 years. I'm not talking about 40 years, you know? Like, stupid amount of time. And she knows herself that she's Australian. Like, even when she goes there, her culture, her values, they've got Greek flavour, but ideally they're Australian.
And ideologies.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Yeah.
We think like Australians.
Yes.
When you're saying like we're not as patriotic or whatever, like there's a lot of in this country, like when people do try and be patriotic, it's like a lot of outcry that it's like
Shut up, outlaw.
He's making a valid point. Like, he's making, like, it's a
You're right, though. No, you're right.
No, hang on. Finish what you were saying.
like when people try and be patriotic, it's like
Oh, you're being racist, or you're being like...
you're being racist. So it's like, it's hard to, you know what I mean?
It's weird, right? Because, I mean, we go to work, yeah, and when we work in a multicultural environment, like, we're all, they're immigrants, they're people dark, white, Asian, whatever. But if sport comes along, like, say sport, which is something that we all get behind as a nation, we're all on it. Like, all of us are on it. Like, go fucking whatever.
Go Wallabies.
Yeah. I think it's because...
Go the possums.
the Wallabies or the possums?
Give it to them, possums.
Oh, such weak piss names, man. The koalas. The
Joeys. The Joeys.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Like, you know what I think it is? I think it's because anyone that is seen as patriot, like, first of all, like, we've talked about the flag, how we don't identify with it because it's just a Union Jack. It's got nothing to do with us. You know what I mean? We've come away from that. It's essentially, it's like the States. Like the United States of America, they fought off the British. Like, literally fought off the British.
Okay, so in America, right, like you watch like presidential rallies or whatever, you've got like a shit ton of black people waving American flags and stuff.
Yeah.
In Australia, you'll never see Aboriginals waving Australia flags,
Yeah,
right?
because to them, the Australian flag just signifies the end of their culture and the end of their people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, I mean...
You don't see the American Indians waving the American...
Yeah, the American
flag.
Indians don't wave fucking flags. American flags.
Yeah.
They fight to get
Yeah.
their shit.
Yeah. Cherokees, man.
Yeah, they've got their reserves where it's like, you're an Indian country now.
Yeah, that's actually... The American law system does not work on their land. Like, they've got their own police.
Yeah. So that's the thing, man.
It's an interesting question because like,
Aborigines would never wave an Australian flag because to them it signifies the end of it. Whereas, like, I remember when they were making arguments for the Republic and all that sort of shit, and they said, why don't we have the Abo flag up there, la la la. I'm like, well, hang on, I don't identify with the Aboriginal flag because it's got nothing to do with my culture. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't recognise Aboriginal culture as being part of my heritage because it's not. My heritage lies... what I've created here for myself and my parents, where they came from. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And what my parents created for themselves.
Yeah.
My parents, like, no disrespect to the Aboriginal community, but my parents don't do finger painting or wall art or any of the shit that talked about the Dreamtime, because it's not our stories.
No.
My Dreamtime stories were mythology with Hercules and, Jason and the Argonaut, all that sort of shit. That's our Dreamtime. Like, does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's the problem with, like, multiculturalism and, like, trying to push forward a national agenda. Because there's so many different things. Like, what?
Like, I feel like in America, like, even though there's a lot of racism still, like, they all sort of get on board with the patriotism.
Because
but here, you don't see, like, Indian people, like, you know what I mean?
But that's, at the same time...
I feel like there's conflict more in Australia amongst races.
I remember when S11 started and all that sort of stuff, after that period of time, because, like, that was a big shift in, like, tone. You know what I mean? Like, tone and all that sort of stuff. I remember Indian cabbies and, like, Sikhs and stuff, they would wear underneath, on top of their turban, right? They would have a fucking Australian cap, like I Love Australia or something, just to like give them just a bit of differentiation, just so they wouldn't get bashed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's because all the patriotism sort of stuff. Yeah, anyone that generally starts preaching Australian patriotism, eight times out of 10, we write them off as just like some sort of zealot.
Just
like
racist.
when it's like, fuck off, get out, we're full.
Yeah.
Because that's what they've branded it as. I think as a society, an Australian society, we need to sort of redirect it and re-branch out.
Totally. Like,
Australia is for Australians.
Yeah.
And anyone can be Australian.
Yeah.
It's not about... does that make sense?
Yeah, man, totally. I feel like there's still so much conflict here in Australia.
Of course there is, man.
Like, we get along, but there's still, like... someone says something wrong and it's like just this instant, like,
You know what I was thinking about,
banging of heads, like...
Well, because that alt-right shit really started pissing me off. How, like, fuck off, we're full, like, we don't need migrants, la la. It's like, well, everything we have is migrants. I started thinking about what would this country have if it wasn't for migrants? Or importing shit from overseas? What could they lay claim to?
You'd still have the wild gang running around. mugging
They were
people.
migrants. They were migrants.
Came on the Carlton.
They came on a boat.
Yeah.
They're migrants.
Yeah.
Think about it, dude.
But if it halted there just to, like, you know, restricted just to
if
sort
that
of...
was the start, right? What could they lay stake to? Like, think about the alt-right, like, white Australia dudes, yeah? Dude, they couldn't eat pizza.
They'd have damper perfected. It'd be mad damper.
Damper. That's what they'd be eating, damper. Dude, they wouldn't have pizza. They wouldn't have kebabs. They wouldn't have, like, all the cuisine, 85% of the cuisine in restaurants.
That's probably my favourite thing about living here with such...
Yeah.
I love all the food.
We have some of the best restaurants in the world because we have access to that much cuisine.
Yeah.
Dude, like, continental cuisine is mostly Italian.
Yeah.
Like, Parma and chips is Italian.
Yeah.
Parmesan. It was on the Red Rooster ad. The lasagna. You know what I mean? You mentioned it. Remember the pork roll thing?
Yeah.
You know, everyone gets a pork roll. The Vietnamese.
Yeah.
Well, he gets a chicken roll.
Yeah.
The superior chicken. Yeah,
Yeah, but like, do you know what I mean?
yeah man.
Like, think about it. Do you know what I started thinking about? You know what they could lay claim to? The goon bag.
Oh, yeah.
They wouldn't have red wine, but they'd have goon. They'd have the bag because it was invented. Eskies and goon bags filled with nothing.
I got to make tracks, boys.
Yeah,
that's
shit.
cool.
Fuck, it's 2012.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I got
Well, that escalated quickly.
Got to work for the man.
That escalated quickly. Just
But
right.
Glenn Rowan, we've got to organise during the week. We're going to organise a trip during the week, like on a Wednesday, and we're going to try and do a potty in the car. We're going to do one in the car.
We'll set up
in the
shop
jail cell.
We'll set up shop in like a saloon out in Glen Rowan.
Dude, I found
Pick a pub?
No, I already looked up the caravan park. $80 for a cabin.
$80.
Yeah.
That's a bit steep.
For Glen Rowan.
$80.
Damn. I'm going to have to rob someone on the way.
Give me your money, you damn vermin.
We go to a survey. We're just sitting in the car. Like
Johnny walks out with a face mask. What are you doing? Go!
We're in my country now, boys.
He goes to the toilet, comes back, just changed.
He's got the chaps on. He's got
He's ready to go.
the boots.
What the fuck? Out here, they call me wild.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He just walks into a pub. Everyone just shuts the fuck up.
It's Mr. Wild. It's Mr. Wild.
There's a chair.
No, you hear the footsteps?
Yeah, and you hear a chair drag across the table, like, you know, it's like,
What is it? Sarsaparilla.
he's here. We've been waiting for you, Mr. Right.
They all get quiet. Like, you hear the...
And then for some reason, this beer wench behind the bar is like, I ain't seen you in a long time, sweetheart. She's talking a southern accent.
Oh, fuck.
You promised me you'd be back.
You said you'd come.
And then he goes, rubs her face. I ain't going anywhere, baby.
I'm here now, sugar.
Glen Rowan.
I declare. All right. Hang on. Are we going to stick around and do a fight night? Your time?
I gotta go.
Not like that, huh?
I gotta go.
No, but we're going to organise FIFA. Well, I'm coming past yours later. We're going to do some house renos.
I'd love to. I got the missus on my case.
I'm going to his house later to do some house renos.
Oh, yeah, the shelves.
Yeah.
I was going to say, dude, FIFA. You're going to come past. We'll have a game.
Done.
Yeah?
I'll be there this
I'll come
afternoon.
school you fools.
I'll be there this afternoon if you.
I'm going to get Johnny Des down, man. I want to see these two guys go at it. I reckon it'll be the funniest thing ever. Two egos just going like John versus John. Like,
Johnny Des, I'm in form, my friend. I'm in fine form.
Do you
at
know
the
who
moment.
John St. John is? He's the voiceover actor who does Duke Nukem.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I remember you telling me
John
that.
St. John's with
right.
John versus John. Duke just standing in the background with a shotgun.
Clash of the Titans.
Let's rock.
John.
The whistle. Okay, we'll wrap it then.
Thank you.
Yeah, good chat, man.
Yeah, great chat.
Fuck, it's weird.
We're going to do Isaiah Wright, man. We're going to look more into it and we'll let you know next potty.
Go to
actually
the Bush Rangers.
I have some time today.
I reckon next week we'll just go for a drive. I'll jump in the Jeep. We get a chance.
Well, good on. Where do you want to go?
Next week.
No, where? To, like, what, Glen Rowan?
Yeah, man. We're doing the Ned Kelly Trail, man.
Dude, we'll die out there if it's hot like this.
We'll check the weather. Look at listen to us, man.
When's your guys open start? Start
Couple
soon.
weeks.
Soon.
A week?
End of Jan.
It's before Australia Day, though, isn't it?
Yeah, no. Or it's on Australia Day.
No, it's before, because I'm positive. I remember Australia Day, I was out at the Yarra, like, and I was going to the tennis. And it was
Mid to late January.
Yeah, dude, today's what, the 6th? What's today?
Yeah.
The 5th. It's the 5th today.
We'll figure it out. We'll organise a
Mid-Jan
trip.
is in a week.
I need to find out more about this guy, man, because that's tripped out.
Do me a favour. Like,
Ask around. Ask your grandma.
Gorellos. Ask. See
And
if
also
they know
the
anything.
last name Lloyd.
Lloyd.
Lloyd
Oh my
and-
god. Can
and
you imagine
Wright.
if you're related to Matthew
The
Lloyd?
Lloyd and Wright connection.
Oh my god.
And I saw Williams in there somewhere, but just have a look.
Dude, before you know it, Jimmy Hurd will come out of the woodwork, say he's related to this guy, and then it's all over.
Then I'll just disown you.
Oh, I'll kill myself.
Because you're related to Jimmy Hurd.
Nope.
That lower an Essendon flag at your funeral. The guy has a staunch Carlton supporter his entire life.
I mean, his brothers came on the Carlton.
Yeah, man. I love just assuming all this shit now. Like,
Hey, he looks like him though.
Before we quickly start off, we've created such a character profile for this guy.
Oh, I've done
Anyone
everything.
that doesn't know you,
I got my foot in everything.
you're like the son of the grandson of a bushranger, champion weightlifter,
Illuminati.
Body of a Greek god.
yeah, Greek cuisine chef. You know,
My dad's a grandmaster Freemason. that one's true though.
they established. Are you serious?
No. Shut up.
Oh, dude, I've been looking into a lot of shit. We'll get next time.
Next one.
I can't do-
Yeah.
Freemasons around the country. All right, boys.
let's wrap it. Let's wrap it.
Bushrangers rule.
Call it.
Took leverage out.
Wow.